something that I noticed when I went to school in Brazil and then went to K-State. And again, it's hard for me. It's hard to know, like, is it I think the US as a whole on average is that way, but then of course my sample size of one, it's tough to know. But but the difference was a lot of the exams were way more assertive, meaning not asking that tricky question in page 174, second paragraph. And back to Dr. Goodman's class, it was fairly easy if you were paying attention, because he was asking basically what you needed to know, so I loved that.
Yeah, one of my favorite questions of all time it is from his class, and it's, a producer has 500 pounds or 500 tons of chocolate chips. And they cost this much, which of course their cost, you can include them into the diet, and they're cost effective to put into the diet. And the question is, should you buy them? And when you're trained as a nutritionist, the answer is always, well, yes, because when I run my least cost analysis based on the nutritional value of this and that, it all makes perfect sense. And now I laugh at that because I work so much with feed mills that I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine if I brought them chocolate chips and how much they would hate me because of them. Like, they would have to mill them. They would have to, right? So we'd have to grind chocolate chips. We'd have to have bin space for them. We would have all of these kind of things we would have to think through. And what a great problem, like you said, from a learning aspect of, we learn X plus Y equals Z. But I think it's much more important for us to learn kind of the how to think things through and who all might be affected. And that was one of my more important homework assignments, that I've never bought 500 tons of chocolate chips and thrown them on a mill before. So thank you, Dr. Goodband.